If you're considering buying a house on 30A just west of Panama City Beach, then you really need to check out WaterColor here on 30A, which is what we're doing today. So come with me to explore 114 Pine Needle. This house has one of the most interesting layouts I think I've ever seen. I wasn't expecting doors in the spots that there were doors and the levels to be laid out the way they are. So this is definitely like an interesting floor plan, but I really dig it. We've got 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms. All the bedrooms have en suites and they're all gorgeous, by the way. We've got 4,550 square feet in this 3-story house with this like really cool surprise at the end. So make sure you stick around so you can see the surprise because it's pretty cool, even though it might trigger my vertigo a little bit. Let me show you the exterior of the house. So WaterColor is this really cool neighborhood. It's very like old Florida, like with cottages, and we've got the smaller paths here, and you do have driveways with some covered parking, which is awesome, but we've got lots of trees, lots of pine needles obviously, and then down this road and just off to the right, really cool thing to know, you've got a Publix right there. So walkability is like insane. Plus you're right next to the beach. It's not far at all. Everything that you need is super close by, and it's just so like quiet. It's so quiet. I mean, do you guys even hear anything? It's lovely here. Okay, now I'm going to take you around the outside like I promised. Oh, what was that? Isn't that an Eminem song? 2 trailer park girls go around the outside. I don't know if I should be saying that. I just aged myself 100%, but if you're one of my viewers, you're probably at least my age, so it'll be all right. Probably like, oh, AJ, what are you doing listening to such music? Listen, I haven't been saved that long. All right, so you saw we've got the carport over there, and I'm going to show you the backyard here in a little bit, but you got to see like what's up with this. So this is the front door. So if you were having guests, here's the doorbell that folks would ring, and this is where you would meet them. But this door right here is a bedroom, and this door right here is another bedroom. Yeah, was not expecting that, but it's kind of cool too. Why is that kind of cool, AJ? Let me tell you. Well, think about it. If you have guests, we're talking about 6 bedrooms here, right? So that's a lot of folks. I don't imagine all of those are going to be children. You're probably going to have multiple couples, right? Probably staying in each of these rooms, which is cool because they have their own ensuite bathrooms, but they want to be able to come and go as they please, right? Like, I'm too old for that. I don't need to ask permission. I need to run to the Publix. I'm going to get up and do it. I want to go to the beach. I'm going to get up and do it, Plus, anytime you get that many family members in the same household for any stretch of time, someone's going to be at somebody's throat. So the ability to sneak away and go catch some fresh air is pretty nice. So yes, very cool features having 2 grown-up rooms with quick access to the exterior to go on a walk, go to the beach, go to the Publix, whatever it is, right inside their bedrooms. Onward with the tour. Immediately, I'm feeling this hardwood floor. Very cool. Absolutely love it. Very beachy, very natural. Always love bringing natural elements into a home along with updated and upscale fixtures. It just feels fantastic. Also, notice these ceilings. Yes, I'm short, y'all, so the ceilings always look tall. However, these ones actually are tall. This has gotta be, what, 11 or 12 feet? So, yeah. We're gonna start with this bedroom. I don't know why, but just because. But look at the size of this thing. Also, I love the plantation shutters throughout. It just gives such an elevated style here. And this room, so much room for activities. This is like I don't even know. Is there a bed that's bigger than a king? Because this feels way bigger than my bed somehow. And yes, I'm small, but I need a king size bed. Sometimes my daughter jumps in the bed with me and she is a ninja in her sleep. So yeah, I need a king size bed. But look at all this space. Okay, I've talked about this before. I so need a sitting area in my room. I love to read my Bible, but I hate reading my Bible in my bed. And for some reason, I don't do it on the couch. I probably just needed a new couch, but that's a whole other story. Okay, I gotta know. Do any of y'all else go through couches like crazy? I swear to you, I can't pick the right couch. It's never comfortable enough, or it's just not pretty enough, or you know, it's too hard to clean because I have a dog and a kid. I don't know. I thought I got the best of all the worlds with this couch that I have, and I don't. So if y'all have a couch that you love and you're super picky, please drop it down in a comment below because I need help. Okay. Great closet space with built-ins. All the closets are like this, and I love how the flooring continues even into the closet. No carpet anywhere. And then we come into the bathroom and we've got tile. Oh, hey guys, and we've got AJ. That sounds weird. Oh, we've got AJ in the bathroom. All right, I love this tub and shower with the tile going all the way to the ceiling. Listen, anytime you've got small kids, you need that tile around the tub going all the way to the ceiling. And this is not a super deep tub. This is definitely a, hey, the kids can take a bath in here and we're not gonna freak out over it. Obviously, you never wanna leave small children in a tub by themselves, but I'm just saying, like for the older ones that are old enough to do that, you can still breathe easier knowing that it's not a super deep tub. Another really great size room, great size bed. And they all look super comfy too. I love the decor in here. Oh, how cute is that? I'm just getting decorating ideas, you guys. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. All right, and another ensuite bath. And the tile going all the way up. I love the color scheme too with the natural stone. And here we've got a great size closet. So if you're noticing something, like you didn't walk into the living room, right? Like we walked in and it was a hallway to some bedrooms. Kind of different. That's what I was talking about earlier. Now here we have a living space, but this is just like, you know, like a secondary chill living space. Good size, super fun with the barn doors. Usually we see, you know, like a black rod here, but seeing it, you know, metal and super industrial right next to that natural hardwood is such a cool contrast. I love it. So we come through over here and what have we got? More bedrooms. So this is like the floor of rooms. Another great size bedroom. Of course, all of them are, you know, 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, but 4,550 square feet. You would expect, you know, the rooms to have some good size to them, and they do. This is the first bed I've seen that I think it's a queen, not a king, but it totally fits. Beautiful shower. Ensuite bathroom. And then I'm going to show you what's out here in just a minute. But first I want to show you this bunk room. This bunk room is adorable. Check this out. How cute are these? So we start to see some like fun splashes of color here in this room. These beds obviously are not queens or kings. These are definitely just, you know, a standard twin style. But they've got their own lights here and they've got their own outlets. So if they're a little bit older and they have their own cell phones, they have safety features already. And these ones also have lights and outlets. And we've got some shelving for both. So, you know, you can take your cell phone and put it there, or tablet, whatever they have. And the same thing on this side. And then of course the drawers at the bottom, love that. And then this is one of the coolest features, is having the built-in ladder on both sides. I think this is just so cute. And I love the fact that no one's going to hit a ladder when they're running by, because let's be real, this is a kid's room, right? What do kids do? They run into things. But you've got so much space from the door and then so much space to those doors. I think it's absolutely fantastic. They're not going to be roughing anything up. But let's go check out what's actually out here. I can't remember if this is the door unlocked or not. It is. Check this out. You've got this beautiful preserve behind you. Super quiet and enjoyable space back here. Now, both of the neighbors have put in like plunge pools, and you could absolutely do that over here as well. These folks just decided that they wanted a fire pit, and listen, I love sitting by a fire. Yeah, no complaints here. But if you're the type who really needs a pool, you've got tons of space here. And then this is what you're looking at. I mean, like, let's do it. So let's just have a seat out here and pretend like we own the place, yeah? This is glorious. So yes, even in Florida, it gets cold enough to want a fireplace, and they are so enjoyable. It was, what, like 30 degrees the other night? It was too cold for a fire. So sometimes it's too cold for a pool and you actually want a fire. But I'll tell you what it's never too cold for. This view. Like, this is so calming and peaceful. And with the sun setting over here, it's going to give us some really beautiful colors that we can check out later on. Our sunsets are absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Speaking of sunsets, you know a place that has weirdly beautiful sunsets? Iraq. Iraq had weirdly beautiful sunsets. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm an Army veteran. I was in the Army for 12 years with deployments to Iraq and Afghanistan. So it's not weird that I know that. All right, let's go upstairs. So we do have basically, oh, you know what? I didn't show you this area too. This is actually connected to that bunk room. So we have the laundry room down here, which is super convenient because most of the beds are basically combined into this one room. And then we have the washroom right here because chances are this is the space you're going to need it most, right next to that. And then we still have the ensuite bathroom with a huge walk-in shower. I absolutely love this. So continuing with the theme of there being kids like right next door, this is a huge space. You can turn the water on without getting wet while you're turning it on. There's no glass door here for the kids to like slam into, but there is a spot on the door right here to hang your towels. So super convenient. I feel like this space is so functional for having a bunk space right next to it. And how cute is this little storage space? So this is an exterior door. Obviously, we've got the carport here and a golf cart here. A lot of folks drive golf carts here in WaterColor. A lot of them drive even on 98 and get pulled over. Crazy fact. With kids without seatbelts. Another crazy fact. All right, so we've got this super convenient half bath right here at the top of the stairs. And then kind of the main area. So super convenient to have that half bath right there because we've got the kitchen and dining and living space all right here. So we don't want someone to have to go into a room for an ensuite bathroom, right? All right, so let's take a look at this kitchen. I love this light kind of sky blue. I see white everywhere I go. So getting to see some pops of color is super fun. It just gives it so much more intimacy, I feel like. It just feels more like a home, more comfortable. I don't know, seeing white has just become kind of sterile and almost not friendly. And I know I waited to show you the outside until like the last minute on the last one, on the last level, but I'm gonna show you this space right now. How cool is this? This is a huge balcony. You've got 3 fans here. How crazy is that? 3 of them. But you know what's really cool about having that many fans? Here in Florida, we have these horrible things called mosquitoes. They don't really like the wind though. They can't fly very well in it. So to have all these fans here and have them go and keep the mosquitoes away would be fantastic. So it's not just to keep you cool. They actually can serve a great other purpose, you know, saving you from these massive welts from mosquitoes. You're welcome. And again, this beautiful view. And why not take a look at the neighbor's pool? So that yard is actually, you know, pretty spacious, all things considered. And again, we've got 3 sets of doors to kind of bring this balcony into the living space, which is awesome. We've got lots of natural light coming through. Maybe not right now because of the time of day, but it's just a really great setup, really great space. Very open floor plan, and this island is massive. I mean, huge. We've got 4 stools right here going across, but you could absolutely entertain so many people in this setup. And even this living room is super, super good sized. Got tons of seating space for everybody. And of course, a fireplace. Yes, we need those in Florida. Fireplaces, they're worthwhile. Don't give me any, you know what about it. Beautiful dining space. And I love these windows right here. I know it's a house right next door, but still, just windows just make everything better. All right, so let's go see what's over here. So here we've got 2 more bedrooms. And I like how we have this separation here, right? We've got this wall kind of separating even the 2 doors on either side. So it just kind of keeps the, you know, sleep areas completely separate from the living spaces. And we come in here and we've got beautiful closets, again with the built-ins like we were talking about, and great size bedrooms again. And yet again, another balcony. I don't know if I opened this door or not. Woohoo, I did. Y'all, for a realtor, I struggle with some doors. You would not imagine that someone that opens as many doors as I do ever struggles with a door. I should be like a door professional, but no, I'm a realtor, which, by the way, welcome. If you don't know me, I'm AJ Baduk, your trusted local real estate agent right here on 30A with the original Life on 30A channel, handling everything from Pensacola to Panama City Beach. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ding the bell so that you get notified every time I do another video. We'll get right back to it. Check out this balcony. It's just as big as the other one. Just huge. And we've got 2 accesses, 1 for each room. And do you notice how it's still super quiet over here? So we've got all these natural trees and this slow paced living right here next to the beach, right here next to the Publix, right here next to different restaurants. I mean, this is just amazing. Oh, I gotta show you guys something. Don't leave. I've got this really cool thing I gotta show you guys in a minute. I actually sent it to my boyfriend earlier when I saw it. I was like, oh, this is us. Well, not him, but me, totally. Great dual vanity. And this part's pretty cool too. You've got a lockout here. Water closet. You do have a pocket door here. And shower. The other bedroom on the other side is very, very similar. So again, with the built-ins here in the closet. I can't wait to show you guys the upstairs. I always love when I see them in these houses. I don't know that I would ever want one myself, but the thought's definitely there. This is another really good size room. And another dual vanity. Mongo would call this a walk-in shower as opposed to a crawl-in shower. If y'all don't know Mongo, then you probably haven't seen our other channel. We have a sister channel, it's Life on the Emerald Coast, whereas I generally cover things around 30A, Freeport, Destin, Miramar Beach, Panama City Beach. Our Life on the Emerald Coast channel, I'll put a link to it over here, covers the entire Emerald Coast. And a lot of times we do the videos together and I'm way funnier when I have someone to talk to as opposed to y'all just listening to me, I promise. So if you want to see areas other than 30A, definitely go check out our sister channel. You'll get to meet Mongo. All right, same situation over here with the water closet and a lockout if you so choose. Right now she's got a handle on it. We've already seen the balcony over here. And again, I just love how we've got these plantation shutters all throughout. They provide so much privacy and still allow light to come in. And they're just so much more stylish and even easier to clean. I don't know about you guys, but I've always had blinds. And you know what? It doesn't matter if they're the vertical blinds or the horizontal blinds. They're a pain. They're a pain to clean. They always get dusty. And for some reason, I feel like they never give an elevated appeal. Like, you could have whatever mechanism you want for raising and lowering the blinds, and it's still never gonna be like, oh wow, those are some nice blinds. No, but you put up some plantation shutters, this is totally different, and they always work. They're never like, oh, yank on the cord and I'm not gonna do anything, or I'm just gonna fall apart. Like, you just slap them and they do whatever you want. So plantation shutters for the win. Yes, I'm winded because I was talking while going up the stairs. Check out this loft area. This would be the coolest kids play area. You know, of course, outside of the bunk room. The space just keeps going, like on and on and on. I don't fully understand what this wooden thing is here. I'm just curious. If any one of you knows what this actually is, can you comment what it is down below? Oh yeah, and speaking of not knowing things, I haven't given you guys the price of this house yet. You can comment down below what you think it's listed for as well. This is a pretty cool little nook over here, great for a home office. And this is what I was telling you guys about. I love spiral staircases, but I've got bad ankles and vertigo from being in the Army. And these are always just a little bit precarious. But, you know, we're going to go for it because it's just what you got to do, right? The show must go on. And wait, because there's more even after this. All right, we made it. You guys noticed I didn't even break the footage, so made it safe and sound. We've got a cool, almost like kitchenette up here. I think this one's probably an ice maker. Let's see. Yeah. And then we've got a little fridge for your drinks, some water to wash your hands. And then let's go out here. How fun is this? It's just your own little, like, eagle's nest. Absolutely beautiful. And you know, at this elevation, I bet we get a pretty decent sunrise on this side. That would be pretty cool. I don't know about you guys, but my boyfriend and I, we are like nuts for sunsets and sunrise. They're just so fun. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna lock everything up, turn off the lights, and I'm gonna go downstairs, set you back up, give you some market details and the price of this property, so don't go anywhere. All right, I promised you guys a couple of deliverables. So I gotta show you the one cool thing that I saw that I haven't shown you yet, and then how much this property is listed for, and then what the market is doing right now. I've got some cheat sheets here because I cannot keep all the numbers in my head all the time for every property. So don't hold it against me, all right? I do want to say a quick thank you to Carson Patrick. He's with Better Homes and Gardens. This is his listing, and I really love supporting other agents and corroborating. We all do specific things really well, and when we come together to collaborate, it just brings so much to all of our clients. So absolutely happy to be collaborating with you. If you're an agent watching this and you have a listing that needs some love, please reach out. My assistant will absolutely get you on the schedule. We'll tour your property and get it here on the channel. All right, so let's look at our market snapshot. So as far as this property, we're currently listed at $4.25 million. We've got six bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and 4,552 square feet, built in 2010. So what's the competition looking like right now? We've got 119 active single-family residences in the general area, right? There's a bit, right? We've known for a minute, going on a year now probably, that it's been a bit of a buyer's market because interest rates and uncertain economy with the tariffs and everything, a lot of people have just been gun shy. And so we've got the regular inventory without the regular buyers. So definitely some negotiation power there. So of these 119 listings, we have an average price of $2.76 million with an average square footage of 3,028 and an average price per square foot of $924. And they've been sitting on the market as of this point for 137 days on average. Now, what's actually under contract right now? We've got 19 of them, but their average price is 1.9 we'll call it, million, with the square footage of 2,685, and they're going for about $718 per square foot, and they've been on the market for about 108 days on average. So as far as what's actually gone under contract, we're seeing much lower priced properties kind of moving. The higher scale ones are taking a bit longer. That's pretty standard though. Now, what has actually sold within the past 90 days? We've got 50 properties with an average price of $2.957 million, average square footage 3,074, average price per square foot $1,010, and average days on market 125, with a list or a sold to list ratio of 94%. So basically, whenever they went under contract, it was about 6% lower than the list price, and then they sold. So this is still a pretty strategic market. If you're a buyer and you see a property that you like, but the numbers don't work for you, I highly recommend that you put that offer in. And if you don't have an agent yet and you're looking for someone who will write that offer, all of my contact information is on the screen. I will write that offer. If you'd like to see this property in person, definitely let me know. Now, I do want to show you this really cute thing. I told you I had to show it to my boyfriend. I'm just going to pick y'all up and show you this. It's silly, but I love it. Check this out. I don't know if, let me spin you around. This is probably not working well. How cute is this? My favorite thing to make for dinner is reservations. Amen. And on that note, it's actually getting pretty close to that time. So if you want to watch some more videos, maybe you're not super familiar with 30A yet and you want to watch some more 30A videos, you can click on this link over here and go and watch some other ones. Or if you're like, I don't know if 30A is really for me, I would like to learn more about other areas there in the Panhandle on the Emerald Coast, you can come over here, click this link, and go over to our Life on the Emerald Coast channel, and I'll still be there. You can reach out to anyone on the team. We're all happy to assist. We're real people, and you will be talking with one of us, and we love it. All right, I'll see y'all at the next one.